You got to have a permit to record inside our government buildings in Miami-Dade. As long as he's in the main lobby areas, he can video. As soon as
All right, so as you can see, I have a GoPro on, and I am going to document. I'm here at Code Enforcement. I'm going to document the experience in a publicly accessible area and just see what it says. While I'm walking up, I might as well tell you guys, I was issued a citation a few days ago by Frankie Rodriguez. And he admitted to me that he was sent out by his bosses. It's not his normal area. But this is great. This one is really good. He issued me a citation for a canopy that I pulled a permit for. And then he issued me a citation for the trailer that I have. It's registered, it's my personal trailer. It's registered to my personal name. It has no decals on it. There's nothing on that trailer that says that it's a commercial vehicle. It's not a commercial vehicle. And he said, no, and then he tried to explain it to me. Oh, no, once a trailer is over 20 feet, that's automatic commercial. And mind you, he's been with Code Enforcement, I think this particular department, since 2008, is what he told me. But he's worked for other departments, so he's been doing this for a very long time. Long enough to know the difference, but, well, here we are. So anyway, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to document my experience. I'm going to go do a public records request. I've got like 10 different public records requests. I want to see the complaints and who complained on it, who's the name on it, stuff like that, which I don't think one exists, but I just kind of want to see how things are going and where we go from there. I'm walking up to the building here in a second, so I'm going to cut this one out and I'm going to turn this one on. And, well, people, let's see if we get trespassed. Hopefully not arrested. And I am going to hit play. Yeah, there it is. And everyone can see I'll be filming. So yeah, let's see how this goes. And wish me luck. Here. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Thank you.
Yes, please. You know where you're heading to today?
Yes.
Ma'am.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Take care, you too.
You know where you're heading to today?
Thank you.
Have a good day.
All right, so we're heading up to room 230. That's where we get all the public records request forms. And I have got quite a few to fill out. So far, so good. I wonder if anybody's done a First Amendment audit in this building, because that's pretty smooth. Oh, by the way, I have not gone to sleep.
You good time?
10:30 here, 10:30. Then here the address. The address that's in question, right on this line.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
The address was 2506. Please, I'm trying to help out.
Yes.
That's it? Yeah, that's it. You remember good. Yeah, they don't forget you.
Okay, yeah, you guys good. You good. We're gonna call you guys as soon as the next person. Next time we'll call you guys. All right. Have a good day.
You turn around, look at him.
So that camera's not on, is it?
Is this
Not
a
allowed. It's not allowed inside the building.
just a moment? Is this a publicly accessible area?
The thing is, with the building code states it can't be on in here.
I understand that, but the Constitution of the United States supersedes that. Now, I won't resist anything. I would have to be trespassed, though, for me to stop. I don't mind if, obviously, if you need to call the police, totally understand.
Yeah. We're gonna just stand by and see which way we're gonna proceed.
I understand.
But we don't want to violate you, and we don't want our rights to be violated as well.
Of course.
Okay.
Totally understand.
So just stand by.
Thank you.
Because it's gonna, the thing is that it was showing under the payment for motion. That's the problem, like it was showing us that whole was gonna get that.
Pues en este momento, bien.
10:32 is the time.
Thank you.
On the far corner.
Thank you.
Yeah, 10:32.
Thank you, have a great.
And the address, remember your address, right in the fourth column? The fourth column is the address.
Well,
question.
I'd rather not put my address at this time.
But that's why you're here.
I know. Good.
Y yo lo que voy a hacer es que se voy a devolver.
So the thing is,
Para que no
he said, did you speak to someone?
No, I haven't. I'm gonna call now.
No, they were just talking about with the young man with the camera recording while we're here. He said it's a public place.
Yeah.
You should be allowed to record us.
Yes, technically he is allowed to.
He's allowed to in it?
Es lo
Okay.
mismo.
So you're good?
Very good.
All right.
There you go, folks.
Tú no me vas a pagar y yo me quedo supuestamente con él, pero yo no recibo renta. Porque prácticamente vas a usar el último mes. Y te devuelvo la plática del depósito.
So you good? Sorry.
Yeah.
So just have a seat for now. We'll call
Very
you.
good. Thank you.
Y los 300 que me debe el mes pasado, te los descuento del depósito.
Okay. So, literally, I'll just sit here and you guys, publicly accessible area. I have it on my chest so that whatever my eyes see is what can be recorded. And yeah, there was confirmation that anything publicly accessible. So Miami-Dade County is doing an incredible job so far on First Amendment. So this is room 230. I might as well give you guys a little tour. So here, let's see. I mean, it's a wide angle. It's whatever you guys can see. So we have notice, no solicitation or distribution of materials allowed or on premises at any time, obviously. And then we have a health and safety notice. We have notice regarding anonymous complaints. So Florida statute, this relates to us. Maybe I can zoom it in when, I'll leave it here. Maybe I can zoom it in when I edit this, but let me see side and interpret what this Florida state statute means, because the whole purpose of this is to, one, do away with frivolous anonymous complaints.
Hi, excuse me. Are you recording?
Yes.
You're not allowed to record. If you continue recording, we'll call the authorities.
I think you have to.
Okay.
I need to be trespassed.
You need to call them.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank
thank you.
you. Okay, so we'll continue on.
Okay.
Who's recording?
This guy.
I am. Hi.
Yeah, you know,
I'm with the building man.
You got to have a permit to record inside our government buildings in Miami-Dade County. So
Understand.
I really need you to turn it off
No,
to your car.
I can't
and
do that.
Please call the police
Okay.
and have them escorted from the building.
Absolutely.
That's the other thing we can do.
I'll have to be officially trespassed because that's a federal thing.
What's a federal thing?
First Amendment. We have the freedom of
You have the
press.
freedom to talk all you want. You don't have the freedom to record people that don't want to be recorded.
Whatever I can
need
see
to
in
look it
public.
up.
Is this a publicly accessible area?
Yes, it is.
Excellent, thank you.
You're welcome.
And your position here?
I am the building maintenance supervisor,
Very good. Your name, sir?
John Fritz.
Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
It's very nice of you.
Okay.
Yes.
So that is it's a county ordinance throughout all county buildings.
Totally understand. I'm very aware of county
Okay.
ordinance.
Okay.
But yeah,
So So he understands. Just call him, tell him
Absolutely.
Miami Dade Police, at Code Compliance Division, we have a trespasser at a facility that's recording, and we informed him that he cannot, and he continues. We need to have him removed from the building for trespassing.
Well, I don't know if it's
Your
actually
address?
trespassing.
11805.
11805 Southwest 26th Street.
Did you hear it? 118.
No, 118.
11805 Southwest 26th Street. Yes, sir. And calling from 70. My name is Jackson, Officer Jackson. Jackson, last name Jackson. Okay, time 10:40. Thank you. He says officer.
When they get here, I don't know if it's actually trespass because this is a public area, but there is a county ordinance and they should be well aware of
Well,
it.
when they get here, they'll devise the choice of restriction.
And it's totally fair. I
I don't
completely.
know how they'll do it, but there is a county ordinance that says you're not allowed to film inside
Absolutely.
county facilities.
To be honest, I'm curious myself, and that's kind of why I'm doing it. First Amendment audit. It doesn't get done a lot here in Miami-Dade County.
Yeah,
I'm
you'd be
curious.
surprised. We used to
Has
have
it-
another guy that used to beat us up on accessible items,
Okay.
Mr. Denny, and
I'll have to follow him on YouTube. Is he on YouTube?
oh, he's dead. He
Oh,
died
wow.
years ago.
That's unfortunate.
And
Sorry.
unfortunately, he was a miserable person,
Well, no, I don't want to be miserable.
you know. So
I'm just curious to see how far the First Amendment goes.
remember,
I do-
First Amendment guarantees your right to speech.
And
Gives
press.
you the right to say pretty much anything you want, but it doesn't give you the right to record people that don't want to be recorded.
Me and you.
Okay.
So, in my opinion, it's just my humble opinion.
Yes, sir.
If you want to record up here, you need to get everybody's signature on a form that says that they give you permission to record their actions up here.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
Right.
I don't know what the laws say about it. Okay,
I know, and I'm curious to see what they'll say.
we'll see.
I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you, folks.
Thank you.
I'll just be right here, sitting down. I'm gonna read pamphlets. All right, here we have help us improve service at the permitting and inspection. Hey, and that's about as cordial as it gets. I'm not gonna argue with anybody. But I will have to be officially trespassed because I need something that I can take to court. I just don't want to go to jail. But okay. Help us improve service at the permitting and inspection center. Cool. I guess text here if you want to improve the service. Send us feedback in a 2-minute survey. Very good. Pamphlets, more pamphlets. I wonder how many people actually take pamphlets. Hopefully you guys can see this. Maybe it's a wide angle here. I just don't want to be in anybody's way. So open, vacant, and abandoned properties. Ooh, maybe. Because Common Code compliance challenges for residential properties in unincorporated Miami-Dade County. Okay. People do take pamphlets because it's actually something that I maybe need. Signs in the right-of-way. That doesn't apply to me. Auto repairs. This is actually very interesting because I don't know. I've actually read a little bit about this. So auto repairs on your yard, yeah, prohibited unless it's something kind of quick. I'm gonna do some stories on that. And then Department of Regulatory ended up in Miami-Dade County Code of Compliance Division. Whatever. I bet you this is all outdated. Every time I try to call a phone number, it's changed to somebody else. So I don't know if they have information on here. It is in Spanish. It's, oh, excuse me. They spend a lot of money and a lot of paper on something that nobody, it's always changing. Nobody uses this. But whatever. Learn why a well-kept swale is more important than you may realize. What is a swale? I know what a swale is. Do you guys know what a swale is? Just kidding, I don't know what a swale is. What is a swale? Why should I help save our swales? Although swales are public property, they are typically owned by the county. Or perhaps the municipality you live in. By law, property owners are supposed to maintain the swales in front of their property. There you have it. There's, well, it's kind of obvious. There's a swale. Hey, I maintain my swale. I love my swale. Let me see. General information regarding occupation. Home occupation. Very interesting. Common Code compliance challenges for residential properties in uncovered Miami-Dade County. General information regarding home occupation. That's all me. That should be everybody. And then, let's see, Miami Telephone Company, Miami's first telephone directory, printed in 1902, donated by Michael Bolding, M. Bolding Construction, of course. Everything is donated, and that's how you get stuff done. You gotta be rich. Come on. What's wrong with people? Why can't they be rich? Just be rich and everything happens. Everything gets done. All right, and then you have, the first directory, whatever that is, of whoever it is. Oh yeah, Lemon City's down there. Little River, let me not touch that. But yeah, Bank of Bay Biscayne, Bayview Hotel, Biscayne Hotel. Very interesting. They are coming? They said they were on their way? Fantastic. All right, I'm gonna keep looking at the publicly accessible areas. But she's definitely not gonna call me. All right.
If you need you signed in to be helped.
Yes.
If you're still recording, I don't think.
No, I know. We'll wait.
Are you still recording?
Yes, sir.
Well, then just see what happens.
Totally fair, and I'll be patient.
No problem.
Thank you. Cameras make everybody very, very uncomfortable. All persons and activities in this area. Oh, okay, so this is huge. So, attention. All persons and activities in this area are video and audio recorded. They do say it in Spanish and they say it in English. So, and let's see. Actually, I'm going to show you one out there. There is one over here. So look all the way to the back of the wall there, and I'll try to zoom it in when I edit. So there's a camera down over there. So they have made it aware. I mean, I wear mine on my chest, so they know I'm recording. So they can record us, but we cannot record them because that's Miami-Dade County. This is all COVID stuff. And then emergency plan over here. Let's see some of these old pictures. I guess this is really old Miami. And this is Hurricane September 18, 1926. Well, now that there's one coming through, well, that's kind of appropriate for today, most houses. So here's, so you can see here, this is a rock house, but yeah, the bones of the rock stayed. That's how things should be built. So Bayfront Steel Construction, 1925. I doubt that's there anymore. Library and Women's Club, 1925. Look how beautiful that is, huh? So if we look up, we have a camera here. At least that one's a little bit more out in the open. Oh, look, we have more stuff that we can look at. So, product control. Let's see, Flagler Street. Ooh-wee. So there's a hotel called the Olympia Tower, I believe. Very old hotel, which is now, it's a theater, so the Olympia Theater, sorry. But it's also, I think it used to be a hotel, and the Olympia Theater is still there, and there's doing performances. I actually performed at the Olympia a few years back. Beautiful, I loved it. It was such a great theater, and people live up there, and I think it's weird. It's like affordable housing right now, and it's just crazy to me. I mean, I applaud anybody who can get it, and I applaud their affordable housing thing, but it's just beautiful downtown. You're in the heart of everything, and I think people were paying like $500-600 a month, and this was only 4 or 5 years ago. Sears Tower, 1925, so there was a Sears Tower in Miami, apparently. Very different. I don't recognize that Miami at all, if that's Miami. And then Burdines, actually, I know is big here in Miami. Was at least, but they're still big. Of course, Macy's, I think, bought out Burdines, 1939. Look at those cars. Very cool. Oh, we got a picture here. Let's see who this is, what this is. This is 2007, and I do not recognize anybody there. Artistic Expression, 2007. So it says Joe Martinez, Commissioner District 11. Very interesting. If I say the name Joe Martinez, what do you guys think, huh? What do you guys think? Joe Martinez has actually been a commissioner for a very long time here in Miami. I don't know when he started, but here you have 2000, what did I say, 2007. 2007, so that's a solid 15 years ago. Joe Martinez is no longer a commissioner in Miami-Dade County because he is, he probably won't go back to jail, but he was in jail. So yeah. It's not a bad building. So, oh, camera up there, camera over there, camera over there. So your cashiers is down here. So this is the main entrance. And then information desk, they are very helpful. So information desk is usually where everybody goes at first. Cashiers over here, they have, no, not all the windows are always open. And then part of the bane of my existence, Chief Inspector usually is over here for zoning, Jim Byers. He's usually over here in certificate of use, window 1 through 3. But whatever, the sign is what I'm saying. So here's a zoning. And then you have all these things. This is where I came, which is interesting enough. I came here to pull my Tiki Hut permit. They denied it because they said they couldn't read the card from the seminar. I was like, you know what? No problem. I'm gonna go ahead and pull a building permit on that, but owner builder. And I'll give my own. I will give my own drawings. All right, let's see what's on the public information. I wonder if they'll post anything about the freedom. This is where they will post it. Probably after today, we're gonna see what Miami-Dade County Police does. We are with code enforcement. It's just another form of tax collection. All right, so I am waiting for Miami-Dade Police. Now I'm gonna go back upstairs and see if they will come. So far, nobody else, at least down here, nobody has told me this is publicly accessible. He always wants your information. That's, hey, fair enough. I'm pretty sure information desk, trade inspectors, and plans processing staff. Public meeting area, very nice. So there you have it. Miami-Dade Fire Department plan review section is over here. They're of course very important. They have their own section. And then over here, we have environmental resources management certificate of use at window 4. And then plan submittals. That's environmental resources management plan submittals. And then we have over here Miami-Dade County Health Department septic tank program. Don't touch my septic. Change the septic tanks, and this actually will apply to me because change the septic tanks and septic system standards on July 7, 2022. The board adopted ordinance number 2283, which institutes more rigorous standards for new and replacement on-site sewage treatment and disposal systems. They want everybody to get hooked up to city. They always do. Commonly referred to as septic tanks or septic systems. Ordinance number 2283 provided that the requirements governing the type of OSTDS to be installed will not become effective until January 1st, 2023 in response to industry feedback and public outreach during development of the ordinance. BS. So they're gonna hold you back. You can put in whatever you want. They're gonna hold it back. Nobody's gonna get a permit easily between now and then. Nobody, guarantee it, promise you. They will hold it back because they're gonna wait till January 1st because county laws trumps everything. All right. So it has been. It's 10:59. So I've been filming for about half an hour, probably been waiting for 20 minutes. 20 minutes, yeah, 20 minutes I've been waiting. And we shall see. Any chance you'll give him a second call? I've done a whole...
I mean, if that's what you want to do, stay here and wait, that's on you. But the thing is, we made the call.
I know, and I appreciate it. But I definitely won't be serviced.
I'm not sure of that.
I won't be serviced unless they come and say I can do it. Is that correct?
I'm at the point right now that I can't really communicate with this situation right now until the cops come here and we kind of decipher which route they're gonna go.
Okay.
And that's all I can say on that. That's all.
No problem.
As you can see, I'm just the security officer.
Yes, sir.
Keep safety and everything under control.
Yes, sir.
Outside of the things that you're asking, it's not in my that's not in my job title.
I understand that.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Thank you. I need a picture of you just for the record.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. So the time is 11:03, and I think I got here at 10:25. So it's not that bad.
Hey, it's Josh. Could you sneak in
Yo te llamo ahorita, ¿ya? Perdón.
down below so that
Sí, sí, pero se hace esto primero para ya salir de lo que es lo que ok,
Oh,
dale.
you don't? Yeah, the young lady. Yeah, well, basically, yes. All right, peace.
So just to recap, I have been, and understandably, denied service until there's clarification if I'm allowed to do what I'm allowed to do. I would just hope that if the police comes and they say that I can do this, that they will bump me up to the front of the line where I was originally, which is, again, understandable to everybody. I know how uncomfortable it makes them feel. But First Amendment. Oh, in case anybody's wondering, if you ever want to speak to a supervisor in code enforcement, they are only available Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. Then it says, the sign says, please sign in and wait to be called for assistance. Yeah. But better get here before noon, because they are not going to see you before noon. I've tried. Not going to happen.
That's it. Yes. Yeah. I know. But did you speak to Ms. Mitchell?
Yeah, but the principal told me.
Yes. What we gonna do?
I mean,
No, I actually, the first thing call I did.
okay.
You have your freedom to do what you're doing, but what on the truth, recording all these people and they don't feel comfortable with you recording them, is that not right?
I completely understand your position.
A lot of people around here feeling a little like you entering their personal space.
I completely understand your position. I do.
That's not an answer. It's just a statement. I'm actually an answer, a complete answer.
I understand, and I can appreciate it. I really can.
You're not answering.
No, sir.
If I was videotaping the movie here or something, I'd have to get consent from all these people in order to have them to be a part of it. Because you're doing documentation, like a documentary on some of the personal issues you're having right now, which is referencing, I mean, whatever you're going through. A lot of these people if they don't want to be on it, they're taking away their personal space. If somebody's having issues with, how to say, a spouse, and they find out they're here, now they come here and something happened to them because they saw them on your videotape. It's gonna be on your head for whatever happened to them. I'm just saying, because a lady could be here and her husband been looking for her for months, and now she know where she's at.
And I appreciate that dialogue.
Yeah.
And it's an honest perspective, and I appreciate that.
Yes.
And there you have it. And that's what the whole purpose of the First Amendment is. An open dialogue in public. It's encouraged dialogue. And he's got a very honest perspective. So I think what has happened is the two ladies behind the counter don't want to be filmed. So they actually moved their operation from behind the counter. Because I'm standing here, I'm going to stay here. There's no reason. I'm not one of you guys out there that I just with big marbles. That's not me. I'm trying to be as polite as I can. I have promoted dialogue, which is great, but yeah, I'm not going to pass this area. But I do hope the police come soon, because that would be ideal, so I can go about my business and be serviced. I know how uncomfortable it makes everybody feel. I know it does, but it's not against the law, and that's important. You know what? Let's go ahead and show Here's one of the courtesy, which I'll show this anyway on it later. But here's a courtesy warning notice. It's not an official, and that's what Frankie, let's put this down a little bit. Frankie made it clear that it is not an official violation. He goes, well, it's only a courtesy warning. So yeah, that goes a lot into why I have filed an official complaint. Because they said I have unpaid violations, which is untrue, and well, they keep me from making money. So here we are. So there's one, here's another one. This is for certificate of use for home occupation, which Jim Byers admitted in open in a team's meeting. No, I denied that, and I'm not going to grant that. Very good. So I just got another citation for that. Here I have one. This is for the one for the unlawful parking or storage of category 1, 2, 3 commercial vehicles in residential zonings. So that's the trailer, because it says it can't be more than 20 feet. Well, it's not a commercial vehicle. It's not a commercial trailer. It's my personal trailer, and it could be up to 30 feet. But okay, so he gave me a citation for that. This is Frankie Rodriguez. There he is, Frankie Rodriguez. So yeah, I spoke to Frankie. Oh look, failure to comply, $500. So yeah, and then of course the original. Well, not the original, because they kept closing and opening. But this is the treehouse, electrical for extension cords, and Stuart Bazerman did say there was open splices. No, there are not. Plumbing that wasn't connected, but I told him I'd pull the permit. I pulled the permit for all this, but it can't be that I need a plumber. It can't be that I need an electrician. I'm an owner builder. I'll pull those permits myself. No. They say you need a plumber to do the contract. You're allowed to do the work, but you need a plumber to pull the permit. I was like, no, that's not the way the law works. And then Florida building code, they're just gonna make up their own crap. And I'll fight them. So those are the 4 that I got the other day, and I'll do a whole other video on that. Absolutely, thank you.
So just so you know, the code is 2-11.14.
Wait, let me go to get that.
Obtain a permit.
Sure, just a moment. No, but just a moment. So it's 2-11.14.
Correct.
Miami-Dade County Municipal Code, failure to obtain a permit.
Correct.
For video, is that correct?
For anything, even pictures.
In pictures, correct.
And so inside, once you're inside the building, the rules are completely different, sir.
Right.
I know you've been here for a couple of weeks filming outside, and as long as you weren't
Very
right in
good.
front of my doors,
So you do
I
remember
had
me.
nothing to say.
I'm the
Yes.
protester, yes.
Not a big deal.
Very good.
Believe me. So,
Well, I was
name,
told-
first and last.
Oh, no, I don't give that information.
Oh, wait a minute. So you're not really trying to push your First Amendment rights. You're just trying to see if you can upset the people that have a case against you.
I appreciate that opinion.
Is that what you're doing?
I can really appreciate that. And
You wrote
that
Miguel on
information.
the thing. Is that your first name, Miguel?
Correct. Or the skipper. I'm the skipper.
I saw Miguel on the
What are you
book.
skipping across, brother?
I am,
You've
I
got
am
to
the
be as
skipper.
open with these people as you want everybody else to be with you. So I've given you my first and last name.
Yes, sir.
So I
And
need your first and
appreciate
last
that.
name.
No.
And you don't mind? You called it, or you?
So
Yes.
if he won't give his name, the police can remove him on that ground then, because we don't know anything about him.
Very good. Yeah,
You don't know who you could be a fugitive.
But
You
anyhow,
don't know.
Yes, sir.
when he leaves,
Yes.
when it's all done, please make sure you get the
Case
names or
number.
something with the case number and all
Case
that stuff
number,
and
will
write
do.
the incident report.
Very good.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Okay? I
Yes, sir.
appreciate that.
Thank
I'm
you,
not
sir.
sure how long
Dad,
would
I
it be.
came up to try to help you out, man. You blew it.
How long would
Yeah,
it
it's
be?
fine.
You know, it takes a little. Do they show up right away?
Depends on how many homicides there are between us and him.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure they
Gotcha.
prioritize all this stuff, you know?
Correct.
It's not like he's here burning the place down.
Exactly.
No, sir.
Now, if he starts jumping up and down, hollering, screaming,
Yeah, then it's a
My
different
feet
approach.
hurt too much for that.
Totally different approach. Yeah.
I'm
there would
tired.
probably be a different approach at that point.
Exactly.
Okay.
I appreciate you, sir. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Let's see.
Probably can return back over there because I don't like the distance ain't real good. I don't know if you're able to.
Can I-
You
can I
probably
sit
go right
down?
over here. No,
Over here?
It's better, please.
Over here is better?
Those
Okay.
seats are for people that are actually processing, and right now, you know, you messed up your process by doing what you're doing.
Well, I'm trying to process, but I'm not being serviced.
No, because they said your violation, as the building said.
Yes.
You're not following protocol.
Okay.
They're calling their names, and I'll call it up. So where you were before, you can go probably back where you were. Please.
That's good? Sure.
Please.
I appreciate
Thank
you.
you. No problem.
The please. All right, so there we go. Like I said, I'm not going to fight anybody. I'm not going to argue. I will come back to my spot. This is my spot. I do wonder how long the battery will last.
Sheet over there.
I might not get.
Okay, I have two on this list so far.
It is 11:23, so we're going on an hour. I might get another hour out of it. But good thing is I got my phone. This is more convenient. Officer Jackson, I'll be back. I need to take a break. Thank you. All right, I definitely need a break. I'm the guy. You want me to talk to you?
You want to talk to us?
Not really. Am I going to be trespassed?
We're working on it. We're talking to you.
I'm going to go.
Look for you if you want.
I'm just going to get a drink.
Sure.
Thank you. But I won't turn it off, I promise.
Okay.
So there you have it. They've been here for a while. Excellent. So hopefully maybe now I can go get serviced. La policía vino otra vez por mí.
¿Eh?
La policía vino otra vez por mí.
Ah, ¿y qué tú estás haciendo ahora?
Grabando. Perdón. Todo que se puede ver en público se puede grabar por la ley de los Estados Unidos. Y a ver si me van a arrestar. Vamos a ver. Vinieron todos por mí. Exacto. No me pueden hacer nada.
Es que tiene la cámara con él.
Sí. No se puede hacer nada. Eso se llama the First Amendment, freedom of the press. Vamos a ver. Aquí
Tú
estamos.
tranquilito.
Let me see if they let me listen in. May I listen in? Thank you.
Not inside any county owned or controlled building.
If I am trespassed, I will leave, no problem. But I have to have something to take to court. I would rather not go to jail.
Sorry. Let me get the number. He has it.
Private citizen or something.
We're gonna go ahead and let them figure this out. I am Miami-Dade Police, not Miami-Dade Sheriffs. Very, very important distinction. Most people don't understand that about Miami-Dade County. It's been like this since I was a kid. We had I think we had a sheriff. I'd have to do the research of when, but this is Miami-Dade County Police Department, not Sheriff's Department. They are frantically looking for how they're gonna do this. I'm hoping for a trespass. That's all. I'll take that to the bank. Can I see it?
When you work for a government, they can record you. When you're in a public space that's open to the public, they have all the right to record. Even people. I mean, he could walk into a police station and record. Yeah. You know. The only things they can't do are going to jail.
Or he comes in here and starts yelling and breaching the peace.
That's different.
That's different.
Now he's causing a breach of peace.
That can cause a problem, or
I was out here 2 weeks ago protesting for.
We have no problem with that.
And you can do that.
We have no problem. You're outside. You're not disrupting our operations.
I understand.
We have no problem with that. You have a legal right to be out here and protest as much as
Do I have a legal right to be in there?
So,
according to
I'm gonna give you the lowdown from the lowdown, okay? As long as he's in the main lobby areas, he can video. As soon as he goes back to meet with one of your guys behind the door, video has to turn off.
Correct. Only publicly accessible areas.
As long as he remains in a public area, he can video all the time.
So you were here protesting the other day?
Yeah. And we had no problem with that.
Yeah, several times.
Why? Just because?
There are liars in there. Tyrants.
Well,
That you said it all right.
so anyhow, he's been doing it a couple times, and as long as he stayed away from the doors, what do you care, right? You know?
So, okay, so now we figured it out.
So now we got the real low
Hallways
down.
and, yeah.
Okay.
So,
And
since
I guess that would apply to any county owned.
Yeah.
Or
They
outright.
Anything.
can go to our police station too and do it.
Right.
They go anywhere.
As long as they don't, as soon as you take them in the back door to arrest them, they can't do it anymore.
As long as they're not breaching the peace.
Yeah.
Right, right. If he started to jump up and down,
Yeah,
couldn't see
yeah,
him.
and
Right, right. But he hasn't done that.
okay.
You
no,
know?
John, I was here before a lot of people. May I get service now?
Huh?
May I get service now? Because I was here
That's
before a
gonna
lot
be
of
up to
people.
them, brother. I'm not part of RER. I'm ISD. I'm supposed
Any
to take care
chance
of
you
the
guys
building.
can tell them up there that I'm allowed to do it?
Oh, yeah.
It's room
Oh, she
230.
knows. See that one young lady that was down here talking?
Okay.
They need you.
Well, if,
What is it that
That you want in
public
service?
records request forms,
you just need a public records request form?
like 10 of them.
Okay, is it, you need 10 forms to fill out? Okay. Is so that you don't have to go back there unless you don't want to. You can sit here in this executive office and I'll be gladly to bring you the forms to you. It's up to you.
No, I'm gonna I have to go back over there.
Okay. He needs 10 public records request forms. 10 public request forms. Joyce, he needs 10 public records request forms. He needs to do a public records request. He needs 10 forms. Just come over here, sir.
11:38.
Thank you very much.
And your name after that?
He needs 10.
Make a copy.
No.
You don't have to, but I mean, okay.
There you go.
Address that
It's okay.
question.
That's enough.
That's enough? Perfect.
May I
You could-
borrow a pen?
Yes. Give us
Thank
a
you
second and we'll get
very
you a
much.
pen. You need more? What else do you need? He needs a pen. Do you have a pen? And you can just fill it out right here.
Okay.
Ahí. In the back, you do it here. You go to the back. Oh, okay.
Did you get a pen? She's
yet.
getting you one. Okay.
Yeah, it might be.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, great.
Here you go.
Thank you very much. All
You're welcome. Just give me a second. Yes.
right, let me do that.
Yes, yes, yes.
Tienes,
2.
tienes 5, pero si has esperado tanto, mejor espera. Sí.
My hands are still shaking, so I apologize.
No,
I
no,
gotta,
it's okay.
I gotta slow down. It was not easy for me to do this. And then I had teams meetings in December of 2021 and February of this year. I can find out the dates exactly. Can I get, is that public records, the Zoom or Teams meeting that I had?
If it was recorded, yes. If it was not recorded, no.
Okay,
So do we know if it was recorded?
I don't know.
So you could put any recording.
Okay,
So that when they look at it, they'll know what time it is. They know. Put your address. Please.
for Teams meetings,
For either Teams or Zoom.
for Teams or Zoom. Come on, slow down.
Regarding
Recording
the open cases.
open cases. Okay, I'll just put it here.
Yes, no problem.
And that's gonna be,
If, like I said, you could request it. If it's not available, then they'll tell you, unfortunately, they were not recorded.
are Teams meetings, even if it wasn't recorded, is that considered a public meeting?
It is considered a public meeting, so, but unless it's recorded, we have no, we only have a record that the meeting held and who was
Okay.
at the meeting. If you're in a Teams meeting, you could ask, is it okay if we record this? And it's
Okay.
up to somebody to say yes or no.
Because obviously that's what I'll do.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But they have a right to say no. Normally, when we have meetings that we are recording, we let the customer know
Right.
if we are going to record it, that we're recording it.
Okay,
And then we allow them to say yes or no before we hit the record button.
cool. But it is considered a public meeting?
There'll be public information and stuff, just say in addition.
I think it's Christina.
It's Christina, that is correct. You can say
She
in
knows
addition.
me. I'm the trapeze guy.
That's not a problem. Alrighty?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your patience.
You're welcome, not a problem. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Officer Jackson. And that concludes our session today. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the tour. And there you have it. The police came out and we did our First Amendment audit here at Code Enforcement. And let me tell you, first time I've ever done that. I mean, I did the protesting. I got used to it. It wasn't that bad, but it was outside, so it wasn't, you know, they did try to trespass me then and there, and that didn't happen. So Miami-Dade County Police is 2 for 2. That is awesome. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed the building. It is a relatively nice building. They are collecting enough money to upkeep it, that's for sure. And we're gonna try to remedy that because I think they're out of control, obviously. And yeah, thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you tomorrow.